You're fucking retarded, bro.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Outlier podcast. I apologize in advance if it freezes a little bit. We've been having some technical difficulties, but it looks like it's
Yeah.
starting to get better.
Oh no,
Wave real
I'm good
quick.
now.
Wave real quick.
Yeah. I'm waving.
Okay, there you go. Anyways, we're gonna get right into the hot seat questions. I have two, right? I think I told you two,
Yeah, you
right?
do have
Yeah,
to.
I do have two. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's hop right into them. Let's see. So I have to premise this in a way where I don't give away the guy's name. So I'm gonna just ask you as if this isn't a real person. Okay, so let's say you're single, you meet a woman, and she has a kid already, but you love this chick, so you end up having your own kid with her, right? Um, and as soon as your baby is born,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear me, right? Because it's freezing a little bit. I just want
Yeah,
to
I
make
can
sure.
hear.
Okay.
I can still hear you.
Okay. So as soon as your baby's born, you then she comes to you with the idea that, hey, like, I don't want my first son to be uh feeling left out, or my second son to be feeling left out because they have different last names, right? Obviously, because she was married before
Mm.
and her first baby has the name of her father, right? So she says, "Hey, like, what do you think about adopting uh my what would it be?
Ex-husband.
My ex-husband's last name, because I have it and my first son has it. So, would you be willing to do that for me and take on my ex-husband's last name, and as well as our baby that you and I just had will also have my ex-husband's last name? That way we all feel inclusive and there's no one left out, and they don't grow up wondering, why are we different, blah blah blah. What would you do in that scenario? What would you tell that woman?
Yeah, I have no problem doing that, honestly. I
Really?
mean,
Bro, shut the fuck
what's
up.
so
You're
bad
you're
about it?
trolling me right now.
Hey, that pussy must be good as shit, bro, for somebody to do that. Because the easy fix would be get the little boy from the other baby daddy to adopt your last name. Obviously, that's gonna get tricky because the baby daddy's probably not gonna be too fond of that. Whatever, whatever. But I think the simple answer for me is no. Like, what the hell? Like,
So you okay,
why?
so
Like
you were
that?
trolling.
Yeah, I'm trolling. Obviously,
Okay. I don't
that
know,
is
bro. You've had
probably.
some controversial takes lately. So I
I
don't
don't know
know.
about controversial. I think odd takes to some
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
But no, that's just it's counterintuitive in my head because she's saying do this that way he won't feel left out. It's he's still gonna feel left out. Changing a name is gonna do absolutely nothing. He's gonna grow up and he's still gonna know this isn't my biological dad. You know what I mean? I still have to go to my biological dads in the holidays and the weekends. So I'm still different.
Yeah.
Changing the name does nothing.
Yeah, but
So
from I feel like from a female standpoint, if you're the mother or whatever, you look at that situation, and if he's willing to do that, you're like, wow, like, what an honorable thing for him to do. What a sweet thing. What a good gesture of his love with, our family. What a good man, right? I feel
yeah.
like that's how a girl would look at it. But as a guy, like, you're clowning that dude all day. Like, you have your girl's ex-husband's last name. Like, that to me is like this one of the simpiest things you can ever do, right? Would you agree with that?
I don't know about all that. I
Bro,
feel
like,
like
that's too much, bro. That's like, for you literally adopted her ex's last name. Like, I don't know, bro. That's, to me, that's
hey,
not
but if you're the other guy, if you're the baby daddy,
you feel
shit.
like the shit, right? Like, yeah.
Uh-huh. Like damn, he took my last name.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, this is an actual situation that really happened, and the guy actually did it, and his name is Ian. His all right, so his name originally was Ian Gary, just Ian Gary,
Yeah.
right? He's a UFC fighter, and he changed his name to Ian Machado Gary, which is her husband's last name. So now he's known as Ian Machado Gary, and yeah, that's so interesting. I didn't know that about him until I noticed. I was like, where's that name? I thought it was a nickname. You know how fighters have nicknames,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and no, it's his last name now because his girlfriend convinced him to do it.
How'd you find this out? Did somebody like? Because usually the fighters troll each other. Is that how you found out, or what?
No, so no one's brought this up in press conferences or nothing. No one's talked about it at all. Like you kind of had to do your own research, and the way I found out is I follow this guy that does like UFC picks and all that
Yeah.
betting, and he talked about Ian, and he said, by the way, this is one of the simplest guys ever, blah blah blah, but I think he's gonna lose, blah blah blah, right? And so I was like, what does he mean by that? And then I saw another video where he went into depth about, you know, doing that, and I don't know, bro. I can't believe he did that. That's insane.
Ian in the cage though is a dog though.
He's a
I
good
will say
fighter.
that.
He's a good
He's a
fighter.
really good fighter, and I think that he has a. I think he's gonna go far in the
He's actually
UFC.
fighting tonight, Saturday.
He is fighting tonight, and I
You
think that he's gonna win.
you think so? I think Neil Magny's gonna give him a good fight though. So I think it's gonna be close, but I don't know.
I say second round.
Nah, you're tripping. What about Aljamain and Sugar Sean? Who do you got winning?
Aljamain, bro, by a long shot. Honestly,
I see. Statistic wise, I think Aljamain is gonna win, but I'm a Sugar Sean fan, so I think I want Sugar Sean to win.
Aljamain is going to control them on the ground. His control time is gonna be like 8 minutes. This fight, telling you, bro.
We'll see about that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, that is the first hot seat. Let us know what you guys think. I think it's super simpy of him to do that. You don't think so? I
No,
think
it is. It is a simpy thing, but not one of the most. I think one of the most is being a cuck. Like that's probably the biggest simpiest thing that you can do,
Like
or
Adam
allowing your
22.
chick. Yeah, or letting your chick sleep with other guy. Like talk. I don't know. I don't know. Like just letting your. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean it's a simp thing to do. We could agree on that, right?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I will
Okay.
agree on that.
All
But
right.
I think there's
Cool.
worse things out
There's
there.
worse things, yeah, for sure, for sure. But anyways, let us know what you guys think and if you agree or not. The second hot seat that I have is okay. So this is another real one, right? So this is an article posted, and this I want to say this was about a week ago. A woman with 9 months left to live asks her husband if she could sleep with her ex one last time, and that was like
Okay,
her last wish.
if he allows that, that's the most simpiest thing that you can do.
What are you doing in that scenario? Like, you're married, right? Let's say you and Sarah grow up to be, I don't know, I'm assuming they're an older couple, but let's say you're 60 and she's 60 and she's in her deathbed and she's like, fuck.
Nah, I think if you're 60, why you fucking?
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
let's
Say
say
like
40.
35.
Let's say 40.
All right, let's say 40.
Yeah. What are you doing in that scenario? So about 10 years from now for you.
It really depends. It really depends on because here's what I want to do. I'm leaving her. Like I'm not gonna stick beside you for the next 9 months and support you emotionally, financially, if that's what you want to do. But if it's gonna cost me more to leave, then I will just
Wait it out.
disconnect myself emotionally, but I'll still be with her, if that makes sense. Like I'll still stay married to her, but I want nothing to do with you. Because right, because you know how these divorces they get real sticky and shit like that, real tricky. So I would count it out, you know what I mean? But definitely I'm not cool with that. You know what I mean? Like, really? That's your dying wish? You want to get boned by your ex? That's wild, bro.
So you're letting her know like, hey, I'm done with you. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, and it's like for me, I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't do that. Like if that's your dying wish, do what you gotta do.
But
I'm not gonna stick around.
But
You know
she's
what I
like,
mean?
no,
Like
but I love you. I need you to hold my hand as I die.
I need you to hold my hand while he's just
peeling my
laying it
muffin.
on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. That's
Nah, bro.
the fact that a woman had the balls to say that is fucking insane. But it doesn't have the same effect as if a man said that. I don't think. All right.
Damn, now you're touching.
Right? Am I right or wrong? Like it still hurts, obviously, right? But it's not as bad. Because men are known to be the way more sexual creatures, right? So like that would be like, oh, like, of course he wants to fuck, right?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think. I think it's the same, bro.
Nah, it's slightly different, just a little bit.
Slightly
It's still crazy as fuck though. It's still crazy as fuck.
Nah, bro. I think you tripping, bro. I think you've
So
been watching red pill content too much, bro.
I watch a lot of Fresh and Fit. I love
Yeah,
Fresh
that's
and
what
Fit.
it is.
Anyway, so you're not allowing your wife to do that,
Fuck no, bro. Oh well, no. I
You're-
am allowing her.
but you're just not gonna.
I'm checking out. I'm checking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not a controlling person at all. I believe that I like to allow people to do things
So
upon their own will.
yeah. So hold on. My question to you is like, okay, you guys are done, and she goes and does that, right? She gets fucked by her ex. Now you get the call, it's like, hey, I'm gonna be passing away here in the next 3 days. Like, I need you. Can you like be by my side before I pass? What are you saying to that?
I'm gonna hit him up, be like, "Hey, you gotta be by your girl's side, bro."
So you're done. Like you're.
Yeah, bro. Come on now.
That's crazy.
There's boundaries, bro.
Yeah. I think that's a crazy take right there. Like for someone that you had kids with, you lived with for your whole life, kind of, and now
Yeah,
you're
you're
just
right.
like
I'm
you're gonna
probably
let her die by herself.
nah. She won't die by herself.
But she wants you there because you know you're my soulmate. He was just my cockmate. You know,
Nah,
you
bro.
mean more to me. You're my soulmate. He was just the best
You
dick I've
s-
ever had.
you sticking around for that, bro?
Nah, I'm not. I'm trying to get you to say yes because I'm not. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck no, I'm out, cuz.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
the second that came out of her mouth, like I'm like, oh, like I'm out. She'd be calling my house while she's at the hospital, like no answer, you know. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I wonder. It didn't really give an answer in the article of what the guy actually did,
Yeah.
but I wonder how he handled it. Obviously, if it made news and shit, probably not well, right? He probably. Can you believe this bitch? Yeah. Probably went newspapers and went off.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know.
Yes,
Let us know
sir.
what you guys would do in that situation because I feel like there's way more people that are understanding, and I feel like we're not as understanding as some people can be. Would you agree with that?
I guess. Yeah. I mean, but that's all we can do is tell or just speak about what we would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
but
can't account for anybody else.
I don't. Yeah, but I want to know what the general public would say because I don't. I feel like we know personally a couple of guys that would probably
Probably.
let that shit slide. You
No, that's
know.
facts. So.
So I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what the general thoughts on this are. Okay. Lastly, you don't have a hot seat, do you?
No,
No, right?
I do, but we'll save it for next time. I don't want to cut this one short. We're kind of running short on time here today, but
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's pretty good for now. We did about 14 minutes. Super quick, guys. He has to go work out. I have to go get ready. I'm gonna watch the UFC fights. We already gave our predictions. It was a super quick podcast. I appreciate you guys so much for the consistency and the views. We've been doing great. 80 plus views every video. That's amazing. If you're new to this channel, please drop a subscribe, like, and comment a hot seat question for next week, and we'll mention it in the next episode. Anything else you want to add, brother?
next week we'll have a full
Motherfucker.
length episode. Like Saul said, we've been having the podcast in, but we just wanted to get in at least whatever we could. But we both have to leave right now, so next week full length podcast. Y'all tune in.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.